Hi everyone, and welcome to my distance education lesson. It's going to be on Microsoft Office PowerPoint. This is for the intermediate student that has some knowledge already of PowerPoint. So basically, if you're running Windows 10, you're going to go down to your search bar on the bottom, and you're going to type in PowerPoint. It automatically comes up. You're going to open up PowerPoint, and the first thing that you see is blank templates and themes. You can choose from anything here or type in up here your own suggestion. I like the beach as a background. You could type beach. I'm going to use the ocean painting presentation. This is what usually comes up for the wide screen, and you hit create. On your screen now you should see the large first tile, and on the left hand side you have all your smaller ones. So basically the first thing that we're going to do is click on where it says tile layout, and we're going to change this out so that it goes with our lesson. For our lesson plan, I made a complete layout of all the points needed. I'm going to pop that up real quick on Word. This is my life PowerPoint project. I put this out for all my kids to see. It basically says you need photos, you need animations, you need slides, all the things. This is basically their rubric, and I will include this at the end of my project. Thank you very much. Okay, tile layout. So this is going to be called, This is My Life. And then I'm going to put my name on the second box. You just click down there, backspace, and your name, and enter. Okay, so now I have my first slide. It doesn't recognize my last name. If that bothers you, you can just go right click on that and it will fix it. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice here. I know it sounds repetitive, but with anything that you're doing, when you're working, once you've started a project, always do a file save as. So you're going to go up on your ribbon, which is up here on the top. It's the left tab that says file. You're going to hit that. You're going to say save as. I'm going to save it on my desktop. However, you can hit browse and put it anywhere on your computer that you would like. And then I'm just going to back this up and put Barton PowerPoint and save. And what this does is, as we're working all the way through, we can just go up and hit the quick access toolbar and save. And that way, if you have any distractions, the power goes out, anything, your work is saved and you don't have to start over again. As I mentioned, this was slide 1. We're going to go to slide 2. It has layouts for you. You don't have to use them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. For this one, I'm just going to put my life. I'm not really happy with where that's at. I would like it centered. So you highlight your text, and up on the ribbon in the paragraph box, you can see there's left align, center align, or right align. I think center would make it look a little bit better. If you want to change the color of your font, there's a whole array of things to pick from here. We'll just pick dark purple. Then we're going to go down to the next text box. It's suggesting a few bullet points. So I'm going to put, oops, I just deleted my bullet. I'll put a new one on there. I am a high school teacher. And then I'm going to put that I'm also a current college student. So you get a little fact. I am also, let's take out also, a current college student. And then down here, some facts about myself. I am a stepmother, aunt, sister, grandmother, and pet mom. I'm going to put a little exclamation there. Now I made this up here a different font and different color, so I'm going to highlight these with my mouse. I'm going to pick that same color that's already been selected. Up here you can change your font, your size. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because it's going to take up the whole slide. There you go, my life. Don't forget, autosave. Third slide. I'm not really happy with having a chart in my personal one, but if you need a chart, this is a great selection. I don't need this slide at all. I'm going to go over to the left. I'm going to use my mouse. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to tell it to delete this slide. Now we have a new slide, slide 3. I happen to like this picture, so I'm going to keep it. Over here on the picture with caption, I'll just put, I enjoy my free time at the beach. It has a suggestion for a caption, and I'm going to put, I'm going to put where I live actually. I live in Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. Okay, so now I have this, and I have a picture that was already custom made with the slide. Say you want to give this an animation or change its size, you just grab these little dots. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can move it around. I'm going to give it an animation. So I'm going to go up onto my ribbon on the top, and it is the 5th tab in under animations. Here you have all these choices of different things, and if you hit the down arrow, you have even more. So we're going to have it bounce in. So that's what it's going to do once it's done. Again, I'm going to hit save, and we're going to go to the next slide. So I want to include some personal pictures of myself. So pictures of my life. Again, I'm going to go back to that same color that I used before to keep it consistent. This here is a table. I don't need this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get rid of that to make it where we can put pictures in there, I think. Let's see if I can get that done. Insert. On your tab, it's the third one on the top, insert pictures. I saved some pictures on my desktop, and I saved it right here, and I'm going to put insert. Okay, so as you can see, it's way bigger than it should be. You're going to grab these little circles, move it to the size you want, and you can just put it right over that. Just like that. So now I have pictures. Obviously, I need to put what information there are of these pictures. So, and actually, I'm going to make sure. If you right-click on the picture, you can put bring to front to make sure it stays on top of that chart that was there. First bulleted point here is my pets. So I'm just going to keep this simple. Obviously, if I was doing this for a grade, I would be more in-depth and list their names. And then it's my friends. And that's my granddaughter, Audrey. I need to add another bullet. All you have to simply do is hit enter, and a bullet will appear. And then that's my niece. Oh, look, I misspelled granddaughter. It's telling me, so I need to click that, fix that, fix that. My niece, and that is my dog, Cleo. Okay, so now I have the picture, I have my life, I have my pets, my friends, my niece, my dog. How we did an animation on the prior slide, it doesn't have to be to a picture, it can be to your text. So I'm going to highlight my text, go back to animations, and you can have these, like I said, fly in, appear, swivel, bounce. We already did the bounce, so we're going to pick a different one. So we're going to say, let's pick appear. When I go and run this at the end, you'll see how this works. So I've just made changes again. Make sure you hit auto save. That way it works very well. Let's see. There are five more slides pre-made. I don't need this one. I'm going to delete it. You right click on it, delete slide. Obviously you can add so many more things. You can insert photo albums, screenshots, online pictures. Say we want to get an online picture of the beach. It's going to ask you where you want to go. I'm just going to put beach. There's a beautiful picture. Let's just pick that, insert. It's good. Bam, look at that. Beautiful picture. I could be sitting there right now. If you want to add anything to it, you could click on the text box below it and put, oops, wait a minute. We're going to put send to back so that we can see our text. And here is our title already. And we're going to put, what a view. As you can see, that's hard to see in that color. So let's change that. Let's go up here, maybe yellow, perfect. And we're gonna left align it so it's out of the way a little bit. Make that picture a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna move that text down a little bit so you can see the boat in the back. There we go. Again, we're gonna hit save. And what I suggest is for your last slide, you could do something like the end, put in your references, any quotes, any person that you want to give credit to. Here you have different boxes at the end. You could put references. You could put people I would like to thank, blah, 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 things like that. And here in this, in this box, it gives you a choice. You can insert a table, a chart, a smart art, more pictures, online pictures, a video if you want to include your YouTube videos or anything like that. That's all possible here. We're going to leave that blank for right now. I'm going to go to slide 7. I'm going to delete slide. I'm going to go delete and delete the end. And let's highlight this one again. We'll go back to that pretty purple. We'll center that. There we go. So now I've done everything in a condensed version of what's needed. I would go back up. I'm going to go File, Save As. I'm going to browse again. It's already got my name. It's a PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to hit Save. Yes, I want to replace it. Now we're going to go one more time up onto the top on your ribbon. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th or 7th in slideshow. And you're going to say from beginning so you can look at your work to see how you've done. So here we go. There's a second. Here comes a third. There's my picture, animated bouncing in. And here's the ones where I said that would pop up. There's my picture. There's the view and the end. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.